Hello Terraria enthusiasts, my name is James and today we're going to be checking out the jungle again. Now, the reason we're doing this is because yesterday in a trial run for a yo-yo run through, I actually found this pretty awesome yo-yo in the jungle. Now I think it's definitely worth crafting. You see, the thing is, our forceful artery does 18 melee damage, right? And it's got a 15% knockback, which is pretty good. But the one in the jungle is so cheap to craft that it's just like, it's so much, like, it's really worth it because it's actually like a few accessories higher. It's like a few much damage higher. And look at that counterbalance doing work. So yeah, I tried out a yo-yo playthrough yesterday and I'm hoping to upload the footage eventually. I got until hard mode yesterday, or I got at least to the wall of flesh. And I was trying to figure out how you would do the wall of flesh with a yo-yo, and it was going actually pretty well, to be honest. But I was like, oh, I need to take a break because I played so much Terraria yesterday. Yeah, it's on. It went pretty well, and I think I'm going to upload the footage, like I said. Should make for a pretty interesting video. It will be like it'll be a compilation. It'll be like one video of many different segments of me trying stuff out. It won't be more like a like an actual playthrough. But it got me inspired to come on today and to go get this yo-yo because it's so cheap. It was something like 1 vine, 3 spore, 2 stingers, and 8 mahogany wood, which is basically nothing, isn't it? And it did insane damage, so definitely worth it. And I'm not sure about what we're going to be doing else other than that. I think we'll be able to get that pretty fast, but I want to do some exploring today because I don't feel like I'm doing enough exploring in my world. And we're actually pretty boss now when it comes to armors and attack, really. Because I mean, we've got full crimson helmet, cool, full crimson armor, so we've got pretty good melee. Okay, is this the entrance we went down? I think it is. You'll have to forgive me. I'm doing so many series at the minute that I forget. Whoa, I forget which character has which items. See, I forgot that this guy had a slime mount. So we'll come down here. Now I remember that we actually have that queen bee fight, don't we? Which is pretty funny, just here. So if I make sure not to hit that if I counterbalance, we'll just run straight past that. So we need to kill these guys because we need some stingers. We may already have some actually in our chest at home, but I'm going to grab some today just in case. Ooh, 1 stinger. So we're already halfway there. Where's this other guy gone? I'll tell you what, I'm going to turn a mini-map because it's really doing my head in today. Ooh, there's a guy. Ooh, just not quite long enough. Alright, let's take this guy out, come on. Ooh, there we go. We need a vine, so we need to kill a man here. No vine for... Oh no, we did get a vine. Nice one. Oh, we got a Medusa here. Come on, Medusa. Don't Medusa. managed to get us literally just as we kill her. Damn, that had quite a long effect, that did. Grab this mother slime. Alright, where's this other guy gone? We needed Stinger. Oh look, there's the goblin. I imagine a lot of you would have been freaking out if I didn't find him. I'll tell you what, should we buy something off him? Shall we buy... Ooh, we're gonna buy the rocket boots. Well, we can't, because we'll have to come back another time. We do already have a hook though, don't we? Yeah, we just have the standard grappling hook. That'll be something we'll have to come back and buy. He should move into our house eventually though. I will build some new houses. Just to make that possible. And take out these guys. Now, a lot of people are telling me that I should have looted all this stuff and kept the chest, so I'm going to do that. Because at least we can't forget about it. But the thing is it's so far in the future, we won't really be thinking about it for a long time. We'll come this way. Now, we're on the lookout for jungle spores. So, anything green. There we go. That's one. Alright, so it's 2 already. See, we're already kicking A. I'll tell you what though, I need to go back to that tree and get some mahogany wood. Because it's going to take 8. And they only accept mahogany wood in the crafting recipe. Which makes sense. It's a jungle item. I'll grab this here. I also saw a lot of people talking about it on Twitter, saying how, you know, it's not really fair of an item, you know, since it's easier to craft than the artery, which is the one we have now. And I have to agree. I would definitely agree on that, but It's the same with the jungle sword. Like if you can come in, because I think the grass sword is a lot better than the one that you get from killing either the corruption or the crimson. So you know what I mean? It's a little bit even, I guess. Maybe it's all kind of imbalanced. It depends on how well you can face the jungle, though. I mean, killing some of the jungle enemies is actually quite hard. So I don't know. But we have lots of mahogany wood already. I'm gonna grab all this. Nice, lots of silver. No achievement today, though. Got an achievement in my last video for mining silver just randomly. God, the achievement system is a little bit broken, but what can you do? I'll take this guy out as well. Ugh. Now let's have a look on our map. Is it worth we sticking it out in the jungle, or is it better to just try out the underground? I feel like it's better to try out because we've already experienced this marble biome. I feel like it's probably best to. Is this a desert biome? Yeah. I don't know. Where is like a possible entrance that we could take on? I feel like down here would have been nice. This is the area that we explored on our first episode. I feel like I'm going to do that today. So let's recall out this. And let's craft this yo-yo. Right, we're about to decraft it at. That was all the crafting recipe, right? 5, 1 vine, some stingers. I only got 1 stinger? I did not even realise that. Let's have a look in my nature section. I may have some other stingers. Yeah, I got some. That's good, because I'd have been really annoyed at that. Alright, let's see what we can get. An Amazon. And this is a standard one, so let's take a look at the difference. 22 melee damage, 18 melee damage. The difference there is insane, especially for something that's so cheap to craft. See, I get it and don't get it. Alright, it is quite dark. But it's alright, it'll be dark in the tunnel when we get there in a second anyway. So how's everyone doing? You all good? Good. Alright, okay, let's pop down here. Alright, it's probably best we turn on the map for this one. And we'll zoom in a little bit, so it's a little bit easier to read. Tell you what, you get all these little taglines here, but I never read them. You know, the no rare creatures and the no enemies. I feel like that's something I'm going to have to get used to. But instinctively, you just don't look that way. Right, let's drop down. Ooh, it's a marble biome. Here's me like coming because we'd already seen a marble biome, and bam, we get one straight away. Right, we'll kill this guy because he drops armor, doesn't he? So, still no armor. I think that's how you get the armor. I'm pretty sure it is. Make a lot of sense. Okay. Now hopefully we'll see a Jack Sellington, or the skeleton merchant that a lot of people have been referring to it as. I tried for hours yesterday in my yo-yo playthrough to actually find one, and I couldn't. But this is around the level that he spawns around. So if you've never seen him before, basically he's this merchant who will appear. And he'll stay around as long as you're there, basically. Oh, Medusa. And he sells random things, and at 4:30 in the day, his actual selling thing just resets when you open him up, which is pretty cool. Waffles, my buddy, was telling me the other day about he saw a video of this guy who was trying to do like a tutorial on the NPC, and he comes up and he's like, all right, so this is the and he gives one of the random names. He's like, oh, it's the Dali blah blah blah. And you know, he sells this, and then he opens the crafting window, and just because it's gone past 4:30, he doesn't sell it. And, he sat there going, oh, well, it did. Alright, let's come down here. That's the problem with biome tutorials, man. You can be so wrong sometimes. But then again, you can also be quite right, so it's a little bit of a double negative sword. But that one really made me laugh. Can you imagine his reaction? Because he'd obviously spent a lot of time, obviously, like getting to that point and farming for that enemy. You'd be pretty confused. Oh man, I love a good random rail. Okay, let's see what we've got in this chest. Let's yo-yo our way out of here. I need to move this yo-yo just a little bit closer, so I can swap between. Great for cobwebs, though. Okay, so we got a band of regen, which I'm probably not going to equip. But it can be made into something else in the future, which is good. We got some gold. Loot it all. That wasn't a bad find. I think if we needed something like that, I think it'd be a lot better. I'm going to just destroy this aesthetic. There we go. I've been getting used to just destroying estate because I've been missing a lot of gold piles in my episodes, and it really annoys a lot of people. So I've been trying my best to try and look out for them now. Okay. Ooh, boulder trap. Kind of glad I lived that through that one because I wouldn't have been bothered to. Whoa. Second boulder trap. Okay, let's go. Alright, there's a water section down here, isn't there? Alright, where else is this going to take us? This area looks pretty cool. Nothing really unique down here. I think we should ride the rail back. I can't remember, did we get on at the start of the rail or did we go on like midway? It seems like we're going about well, a little bit after midway. Yo, wow. Straight into the ice biome as well. Tell you what, have we one sec, let me put down a torch. I know it's down today. Have we explored the ice biome? Let's have a look on the map. I don't think we have. No, we haven't. But we'll see what comes about with this. Right, we're gonna destroy this piece of a steak. Tell you what, we're gonna have to go defeat the dungeon soon. I think that's gonna be one thing on the list. Okay, is this rubies? Because if they are, I'll take them. Yeah, rubies, nice one. They're good for King Slime spawning. Tell you what, I was really shocked because I got that slime mount, and a lot of people were telling me it's rare, and I always thought, well, I thought since the 1.3 update came out that once you'd killed the King Slime the first time in the world, you would always get it first time, because we did twice in a row. So I was like, oh, that must be the case now, but now apparently not. Still rare, which is absolutely crazy when you think about it. Alright, this way. Ooh, I hate these guys. We gave me the frozen debuff. Okay. Come down here. Whoa! Keep forgetting about my slime mount. Tell you what, a lucky horseshoe in this is going to be so good. I'll be able to bounce everywhere. I don't know, I don't like using it in caves though, usually. I find it a little bit impractical. There we go. Goomba stomping's fun as all hell. Okay, come on, buddy. I tell you what, they should inflict a little bit of like a buff on that one, because if you do it on a king's, like on a slime mount, you're still gonna hit the spikes on top of his head. That's how I feel about that one. Okay, so we got some spike shoes. I'm a little bit bored of spike shoes. I get them every single run, so I think it's like one of the most common items out of a chest. Did we not take everything? Oh, we put the. See, I'm used to shift binning. I'm so glad shift clicking is like a thing now into chests. Makes me quite happy. Right, okay, we'll slime this one. I think up here is our next endeavours. And it's just a pot. Ooh, okay. So the ice biome's looking pretty good. Nothing really new here, I've noticed. But to be honest, the ice biome was a key feature in 1.2. Like, it was insanely fleshed out, I think, of a biome. So obviously it didn't exist really prior to this, so. Let's kill all these people. Oh, yo-yo. Okay, let's come this way. So is it worth going down? See, I want to keep around the underground level because that's more likely where that skeleton merchant's going to spawn, so I may go back a little bit. So I really want this skeleton merchant because I just want to see what he sells. But then again, when I think about it, we already have the dye. We already have the dye and the white strings, so in terms of yo-yo accessories, we're not going to get another one until hard mode, so. But he sells some cool things. He sells like do you know glow sticks? He sells glow sticks that work as spelunker potions. So like when you're around, what it does, when you hold them out, what it does is it highlights ore around you, which is pretty cool because it does it with chests and heart crystals. And if you're in multiplayer, it literally does the same as somebody's holding one. So another good thing about multiplayer, which I'm really liking at the minute. You see this? where it's saying, oh, 7 enemies nearby. If someone has one of these equipped in multiplayer, if you're near them, you see it as well, which is really good because, like, normally you're so distant from people. Okay, we'll go this way and we'll pop down here and we'll see what we can find. Come on, let's Goomba stomp this. Goomba stomp this slime. Oh, that was perfect. Ooh, heart container. Open a double trap. Not good. I'll take that. Would be good to finish off our heart crystals before we even go into hard mode. Oh, we'll come down here and we'll smack this guy. We'll smack this guy. And we'll take on this one. Oh, it looks like he dropped his sword then, but no, it's just a bit of his gore. His gore visuals. Anything down here? Nah. Nothing of interest really. Nope. Oh, and we're back into the ice biome. Let's come up here. Alright, so let's have a look on the map. Let's see where we've explored today. We seem to have explored. So we did this. We went to this area here, and now look at the goblin thingery just chilling there. And then we've been a little bit this way. So, and we know that these two are going to connect, aren't they? There. So I guess we've explored a little bit. We're that one little bit closer to hell. I really like the minecarts on this because it cuts through the earth like this, so it kind of gives you a broad, like a wider view instead of everything being down. Usually, like when you explore a biome, it's like, oh, you've seen this one area all the way down, but now it's like kind of across. I really like that. I don't know. I don't think. Ooh. I don't think we're ready for the wall of flesh, but I do think we could take on Skeletron. So it may be worth going to set that up today. I think that'd be something that we could do. Okay, so we'll grab some trees on the way. Tell you what, I got rid of some of this area here where there's trees just because we weren't spawning any daybloom. And I was getting a little bit sick, so I wanted some potions. And because we have such a little small amount of grass in this world, it's not good. It's because this new desert biome takes up so much room. And with all the new biomes, this means that like little areas like this, you just don't get the daybloom you need. Okay, up here. And jump. Okay, bounce, bounce. Well, that's still not working. Tell you what, is that dungeon even this way? So we're there. What am I doing? We'll go back and we'll come down here. And we'll come down here. And we'll open this up. Whoa. And we'll go build it today. So let's see, what have we got in our accessories? Like, what have we got at the minute? We have a hook, which is pretty good. Thankfully, we've already crafted our grappling hook. We got 2 new chests today. We got some accessories that could come in a little bit later, like we got the Band of Regen. I can imagine that playing a part in hard mode. We've obviously got our solar tablet, which would be crazy if we used it now, wouldn't it? I imagine we'd just get like absolutely killed. Yeah, so it's not been too bad of a day of finds. It's not been amazing though. But to be honest, what can you expect? I imagine hard mode's where the bulk of our let's play is going to be now. Especially because we've played through like the middle of the game, like the early game, so many times on the channel. Like hard mode where it's really at for me, because then I'm constantly being challenged, whereas in early mode, I'm quite calm about it all. We'll just grab these trees. And we'll grab this one. And we'll grab this one. Alright, so let's make some boreal wood. Okay, so we got 106, that won't be too bad at all. I imagine this is going to be a pretty easy fight, to be honest. I did it yesterday with a yo-yo and it went great. I did it with which yo-yo did I use? It wasn't a wooden yo-yo. Do you know what, it might have been actually. I think it was, no, it was I jumped straight to the Amazon, I literally did it with the Amazon. But look at it. It's so good. It's such a good yo-yo, man. When I do my yo-yo playthrough, I'm going straight from wooden to Amazon. Like, without a question. Because it doesn't make sense to farm from the rally, because you farm the rally from the underground enemies. And it doesn't make sense to make the, well, at least the artery, because, do you know what I mean? It's just destroying a boss. Oh, this that meteorite biome. Nice. I like a good meteorite. They're a lot bigger in this 1.3 update. I feel like you can do a lot more with the ore as well. You can literally make like a full set for one spawning. Okay. Right, so we'll build platforms along here. Right there. There. Right, now we're not going to need too many. But for this fight I like to be I like quite a lot of space. I'll show you what I mean. It's more like this. Okay. So we'll come here. So like more along than anything, so you can at least run away. Running away is quite important in this fight for me. So we'll do it about, maybe a little bit further. And we'll go this way. Okay, there. Nice one. And we'll grab some trees as well. I'll take you out, buddy. So we'll take these trees. Tell you what, that's a perfect spot for a torch. Oh, I can't even get down there. Wait, we'll go one down. Alright, okay. There. That's perfect. Alright, so we'll grab these trees, and then I think that's going to be it for the episode, because I don't want to do too much today. I think tomorrow can be a nice little like dungeon raid, because like in the dungeon we have the ability to get a new yo-yo, which is pretty cool. We also can get the obsidian shield, well not the obsidian shield, the cobalt shield, which is going to be a pretty good item to have. And what else do we actually really want from there? There's nothing else that I really want. I do want to do some NPC quests as well. Do you know the new angler quests? I want to do some of them, because I never really do them in Let's Plays. But I may have to do like a series just on fishing. That would be pretty cool. Alright, so I'm actually going to end the episode here. So thank you all for watching. My name is James, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.